What's up, readers and shakers? It's your girl, Rhonda M Lawson, sending you a personal invite to the Literary Lounge. Tune in to Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions each Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the best in literary conversation. Each week, a different author will join us to talk to their most important readers, you. You can also call in to ask your own questions. So don't forget, each Wednesday at 7 p.m., join us in the lounge for Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. See you there.
Are you looking for a home to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
Happy Merry Mondays. It's your girl, Mary J. I want you to tune in with me to Real Talk with Mary J on New Orleans Talk Network every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Then follow me to blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary J at 10 p.m. It's going to be a Merry Monday every Monday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. You've just tuned in to New Orleans Talk Network.
What's up, readers and shakers? Thanks for tuning. Oh shoot, where you on, girl?
Oh my God, we are!
Give me some warning.
I love it. I know, this is awesome.
Girl.
This is what I love.
But see, this is what happens on live TV.
I love it. It's like a reality show.
I know, right?
I love it.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M Lawson, and I am back with a new episode of Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. And tonight I am so very happy to have in the studio with me my classmate, my fellow cougar. Yes! And not that kind of cougar, y'all.
No.
Not that kind of cougar.
Because we're young.
Yes. Very young.
Very.
This is my girl, Stacy Alugas.
Yes.
Yes.
Love it.
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
So you are doing awesome because you are doing so many things. You have
I
your hands in so
am.
many different things. Come on, let's just name off a few
Jamaican.
things you're doing.
Okay. Well, one of the things that I do that I've been doing for years is I own a hair salon and I'm a stylist. So I'm a beauty expert.
Yes.
That's what I consider myself to be.
She is, and I'm gonna tell you, this girl done looked like this since high school, man. I mean, if I had to go back in the day and just predict what you would be when you grew up, I would have said beauty expert. You used to always come to school looking good. I never saw your hair looking crazy at all.
Because I love it.
That's what I love.
I look forward to it every day.
Yes, that
every
is
day.
beautiful.
Yeah, I do.
So
I do.
Now you have the beauty salon, and it's what do you do there?
Oh, we do a lot of different things. Our whole goal is to help a woman blossom.
I love it.
That's our whole goal from the inside to the outside. See, sometimes people think it's all about just hair and makeup, but it's not. It's bigger than that. So at Blossom, that's what we definitely do. So we work on the whole woman.
That's
we work
what I'm
on the
talking
whole
about.
woman. So they come in and they're assuming they just come in to get their hair done or get some makeup done or get some lashes done. But we're doing more than that. We're getting to know that woman and really helping that woman to just build herself up, not just from the outside, but also from the inside as well.
Amen to that. And it's amazing that you say that because as I was telling you before, when you came in here, I did stalk your page because I was, checking it out and everything, looking for the site. You know how we do, talk show and all, So, but I ran across, I believe it was your Yelp page. And I was looking at some of the reviews on there, and everybody just talked about how the owner was so friendly and how they were greeted with a smile. And I think that's a big part of getting a service. I mean, you could be the best hairdresser in the world or the best stylist in the world, but if people come in and you have a really nasty attitude,
that's correct,
and they don't feel like they can talk to you, I think it makes a world of difference.
I totally agree with that, and I was actually just having a conversation about that today. One of our goals is to make that woman feel comfortable, because as women, sometimes, I'm not going to even say as women sometimes.
Yes.
As women, we have different flaws. We look at ourselves and we think, oh, I got dark spots in my face, or I got this, or my hair is thin, or whatever like that. But what I like to do is make that woman feel very, very comfortable, because we all have flaws.
Yes.
We all have flaws.
We got somebody that already came in and says she needs an appointment, she needs a makeover, etc.
Yes.
Come on, Kelly. What?
Yes, Kelly. Come check us out. Definitely.
Yes.
No, definitely. Because I realize it's not about us. It's about that woman. It's about making that woman feel good about herself.
Yes.
Making that woman not only feel beautiful, but also we're going to make her look beautiful too.
Amen. I mean, and really it's just bringing out the beauty that's most likely already there. We don't have to make the person look like a whole different person.
Let me tell you, everybody is beautiful.
Yes.
I believe everybody is beautiful. Every woman is beautiful. A lot of people like to correct me on that. They like to say, Stacy, no, they're not. But yes, they are.
That's terrible.
Every woman, I believe that every woman is beautiful. And when you really take that woman, and I look at people all the time, and I'm like, ooh, if she just do this, and this, ooh, she gonna be beat.
Come on.
She'll be a 10 every day of the week.
Come on now.
Right? Seriously. But I know what that looks like. So I don't look at women and say, oh, and think negative about her. I look at her and see how we can enhance that.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And make them feel comfortable. People have so many challenges that they deal with in their lives.
Yes.
And especially if something physically, you can see it physically, then, oh my goodness, you want to make sure those people feel comfortable. Like, it's the bottom line. You can't look and be like, oh, I'm this and she's not. No, man.
Right.
We got to love each other.
There you go.
We have to love each other.
Now, what else are you doing now?
So I have that, and also, too, I'm educating women and girls on the dangers of the sanitary napkins and tampons that we use.
Right. And that's a big one. And I told you this when we first reconnected. I remember seeing this Facebook video of this gentleman, and I automatically got an attitude. And the reason why I automatically got that attitude was because I get so tired of seeing these men. Some of us call them hoteps. They want to get on. They want to get on Facebook and YouTube and everything else, and tell women why they're not taking care of themselves.
Oh, yes.
Or they're telling women why they can't keep a man. Or they're telling women this, and it's like all of a sudden these men know how to take care of us better than we know how to take care of ourselves.
Yes.
So at first I didn't want to watch the video. I saw it and I was like, man, whatever. But then my eyes went down to the comments, and there were so many positive statements from women, and they were saying, I really wanted to try this product. I've been looking for this product. I'm like, this is me talking about. So I went back up to the video and watched it. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
And then when I come back to New Orleans and I find out you're doing it, I was like, okay, there must be something to it. Now I know somebody who's doing this.
And let me tell you why it interests me so much, and why I'm so passionate about it is because I've been in the beauty industry for years. I believe in making women feel and look beautiful.
Yes.
That's part of it. See, that's part of our beauty. So when I saw that, I realized, oh my God, I want to be a part of this. And not only just for the women, but also for myself, because I have a daughter who has special needs. So I will constantly think about what is it going to be like for her when it's that time of the month. So I would always, talk to God and ask God to give me results on that and what I'm going to do, not hoping for anything, but really just give me the results of this. And then when I sat down and I saw that demonstration and I saw what that Cherish Pad does, I just knew it was something that I have to be a part of. And I thought about other parents who have special needs children, and just thought about our daughters.
Yes.
I have an older daughter. I thought about her and what she go through every month. You know what I mean? So I knew it was something that was a game changer
Yes.
And I constantly tell people this. This is a game changer. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're able to provide a solution
Yes.
to the marketplace, it's a game changer.
And it is a game changer. And another thing I did was I was doing a little bit more research on the company.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, for lack of a better term, I'll call it a watchdog site.
Mm-hmm.
But basically what they do is they do very unbiased reviews on different businesses, especially
Okay.
businesses that are like multi-level.
Mm-hmm.
And I cut to the chase. I went straight to the bottom, waiting to see what this man was going to say.
Right, right.
And the first thing, what he said was, if you're looking for a business, this is the kind of business you
That's
want to
correct.
get into. And this
That's
was somebody who wasn't even affiliated
Yes.
with the business.
Yes.
So that
Yes.
told me right there that this was something special.
And you know why, Rhonda, why it probably said that or that guy said that? It's because we as people, okay, and I'm just saying people in general, the human being, you know, we're always looking for something. We're
Yes.
always praying for something. And then when you're able to find a company like this, an organization like this, and that says that, you know, that basically deals with everything that we always talk about, you know, our health.
Mm-hmm.
It talks about our relationships, and it also talks about wealth and lack thereof for some people. So now you have all of those solutions. It makes sense.
And, you know, a lot of businesses talk about some of those same things, but what really got me was when I got to meet the CEO of this business.
That's correct. Yes.
I mean, I said this is something special.
Yes.
Because this is not some faceless corporation.
No.
This
No.
is not some older woman who's just making money off of us while she sits in the ivory tower.
Yes.
This, you're so funny. This is somebody who people can identify with.
Yes, yes.
And it's a group of men who started the business.
It's a group of men, and one of those men, guys, I want to talk to you. One of those men, ladies and gentlemen, is from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yes.
Right from the 7th Ward. And Rhonda.
Yes.
You ready?
I'm waiting.
You ready?
Come on.
Went to John F. Kennedy Senior High School.
Yes, Cougars. I know
Yes.
all those 35 people and all those John Mac people, they get mad.
I know.
You saw they got mad when we brought our school back?
Yeah. But this is Cougar Country right now.
Exactly. Come on now.
Yes. Cougar Country. Yes, I love it.
Yeah, so this is an African American man from right here in New Orleans
Yes.
who
Making
went to
major
yes,
moves.
who went to public school.
Yes.
Yes.
Never stepped foot in college.
Mm,
And the company already is at $6 million.
that's beautiful.
Isn't that phenomenal?
And how long has this company been around again?
We just celebrated our first year anniversary. Our 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary and
Yes.
$6 million already.
It
That's
makes
big.
sense to me.
That's huge.
That makes sense to me.
That is so huge.
Have you ever needed a coach?
Yep.
And when you have a coach, you do better, right?
Right.
Well, I have a coach.
There
I
you go.
have coaches. I love it.
And you've been doing well because you're not just a distributor with this business. I mean, I've seen you on stage. I've seen you
Yeah.
doing presentations
Yes,
for young people.
yes.
So you've actually built a platform with
I
this.
have. And let me tell you why I did this. Because before this business, one of the things I was doing was I was doing empowerment events for women. So we would get together and we would have a phenomenal time. But one of the things I realized was that, okay, the women come in and they're excited and they're motivated and they
Yes.
leave all happy and then they go back to their lives.
Yes.
So now the relationship is done until the next event. So I realized early on that I needed to find a vehicle that I could attach to what it is that I was already doing.
Come on.
So it would keep the relationships.
Yes.
So now I'm able to keep the relationships. Now it's not just, you get invited to an event.
Right.
No, we have relationships here. We built I'm talking about phenomenal relationships. I'm talking about the people that's a part of this organization. And New Orleans is known for organizations, right?
Oh, we
We are
quite a few of them.
known for
Yes.
all kind of organizations.
Yes.
And that's awesome. And that's amazing because, we're a different type of people.
Yes.
But I wanted to build an organization where we come together and we're going to have a great time, but we're going to help a lot of people, and we're going to make a lot of money doing it.
That's the way to do it. That's the only way to do it. Come on, that
and
makes
then
a lot
we're
of sense.
encouraging each other. And guess what? And a lot of people already own businesses, so now they're using this platform as well. And guess what? Now I don't have to go to all these different places to get things that I need because I have businesses right within my network.
Yes.
Okay, that I could go to. So see, now when I need health and wellness and I need a herbalist, I now know I can go to Kendra because Kendra is in my network.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
If I need something done with marketing or anything like that, now I know I could go to Cinder. You see what I'm saying? If I need some, administrative things, I can go to Irie. I don't have to go far. I can keep it right in my network. I don't have to go far. So now we have a lot of people joining this network for that reason as well.
There you go.
So, and we're going to still have parties and all that kind of stuff.
Still gonna have
but
fun.
What's the sense in doing something that it doesn't add anything to you but a good time?
Amen.
We're going to have a good time too.
Come on.
But we building each other up. We're motivating each other. We're encouraging each other to say, man, you can do it. You can do it. So it's bigger than just, you come into a company and you don't know. It's bigger than that. This is really like a family.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. And when we get back, we're going to see, because we're doing a lot of talking and we've talked about how wonderful this company is, but we've got to put our money where our mouth is. So there is actually a product that is sold within this network, and we're going to get a demonstration of how this product works. So you stay right there, and when you get back, we will be here and we will show you how the Cherish Pad works. So stay right there. We'll be right back.
I love it. That was good.
Thank you.
Are we still on?
I think we're still up. You don't want to put us on commercial break.
I know. What are we doing?
DJ Slick Daddy from the Liveline, here to tell you about the hottest bar on the West Bank, After Dark Sports Bar, 419 LaPelka Boulevard in Gretna. Come check us out on Monday for steak and oyster night, Thursday free seafood night, Friday 3-for-1 happy hour, Saturdays ladies night and always open for parties, and then Sunday, Saint Sunday, oldie but goodie Sunday. Come find out what is hidden for at After Dark Sports Bar, 419 LaPelka Boulevard in Gretna. Doors open at 6, 12 p.m. on Sundays. After Dark is a non-smoking atmosphere.
Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ Slick Daddy.
This DJ Slick 514.
And of course, I'm your girl, Black Coco.
Tune into the Liveline, New Orleans Talk Network, every Tuesday, 7 to 8:30 with all the trending topics.
And you can also check out my mix, DJ Slick Mix Club 1 and 2.
And of course, check out Coco's Sex Tips of the Week.
And hashtag TTBF. That's that bullshit. It's the Liveline, New Orleans Talk Network, Tuesday, 7 to 8:30. We always live. Let's go.
What's up, readers and shakers? It's your girl, Rhonda M Lawson, sending you a personal invite to the Literary Lounge. Tune in to Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions each Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the best in literary conversation. Each week, a different author will join us to talk to their most important readers, you. You can also call in to ask your own questions. So don't forget, each Wednesday at 7 p.m., join us in the lounge for Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. See you there.
What it do, y'all? It's DJ Slick Daddy from the Liveline.
Well, we here now, they're looking at us.
We just having a good time here. We just having a good time.
Well, that's why I like the fact that this show is live, because people get to see us in all of our glory and splendor. Okay, so what we have here is a situation.
It's a situation.
Yes. So tell us what we have going on here, Miss Stacy.
Okay, all right. So this here is the Cherish Pads.
Yes.
And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just do a live demonstration just to show you guys how phenomenal these pads are and how they work. So let's just get started. here, and as you can see Rhonda, since Rhonda is sitting on side
I'm
of
gonna
me.
let y'all know now. This is
Yeah.
a real pad.
Right. This is a 10-hour pad, right, Rhonda?
Okay.
A 10-hour pad, and I'm gonna open it. Now, how long do I have?
You have a few minutes. Come on.
Okay. All right. So it's a 10-hour pad, right?
Okay.
And typically, when we wear a 10-hour pad, we wear it for protection, and we want it to
We wear it
last
for about 6 hours.
Yes, we want it to. We want to wear it for 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
The whole goal is for it to be
There we go.
for us to be protected. So here we go. So this is the 10-hour pad, and the first thing we notice about this pad, the top layer, is that it's kind of rough. But now I want to introduce the Cherish pad, and the next thing you notice is that it's what? It's
Very, very thin.
very thin, and it's smaller, right? And also it's completely secure. The other 10-hour pad, guess what? It wasn't.
Right. That thing can be rolling around in your purse somewhere.
Exactly, and we get all kind of stuff stuck up in that thing, right? I know for me, I used to get the strawberry candies stuck in it because I used to love those.
Yeah.
And it would melt, and it would go inside the pad, and guess what I do, guys? I brush it off and keep it going.
Right.
And use it. So now I'm going to put, move that out of the way. I'm going to put the Cherish pad right next to it. Say Cherish with me, Rhonda.
Cherish.
Thank you. Cherish. I love it. So, can I get that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
So as you can see, this Cherish pad is smaller and much thinner than this 10-hour pad.
Yes,
Okay.
it is. So now let's go. So we found through research that when a woman is on her cycle, she releases about 15 to 50 milliliters of fluid per day. She flow about that much. Yay, go Rhonda.
I'm your helper.
Oh, wait. We're going to use this one because I think this one. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do more than 50 milliliters.
Okay.
Because I'm going to pour it on a Cherish pad. So I'm going to do about 70. That's about 70, right?
Yeah, that's about 70.
All right. So I'm going to pour it here on a Cherish pad. And I'm going to pour it on a Cherish pad.
Okay.
Because this is typical for women, right?
Right.
This is not
Up and
nothing
down, yeah.
unusual. This is what we do. We flow. There we go.
I see it soaking it in. Okay.
So since I did that on the Cherish pad, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do the same thing on the industry. I like to call it the industry pad or the pad on the shelves. So look at that, Rhonda. That's 50,
about
right?
50. Yeah. Okay. So I want y'all to be able to see this. So hold on.
Oh my God, I'm loving this.
Yes.
We high tech. Yes.
Look at that. Look at that.
So Rhonda, I love it. Oh, you
See?
Oh, I love it. Okay,
on.
so what we noticed is that we did that, right? We put the 50 milliliters on the industry pad, and our whole goal when we're on our cycle is what? We want to be dry.
Yes.
We want to, we don't want to have cramps.
Right.
And we don't want to have an odor.
Correct.
Correct? That's our whole goal when we're on our cycles every month. That's the reason why we go buy tampons and we do all this kind of stuff, because we want to be dry.
Right.
Who wants to walk around with
And when the pad
moisture.
is just too much, you can
yes.
feel it, and it's
oh,
nasty.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so Rhonda, what I want you to do, since you have your right hand exposed, I want you to take your right hand and press down on the pad as if, just like you're sitting down right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Look at that.
So did it last for 10 hours?
No. It didn't even last an hour.
Did it last for a minute?
I don't think so. Maybe
No.
a minute. I don't think so, no.
No, because it's wet, right? So
Yeah.
now I want you to take your left hand
Okay.
and I want you to press down on the Cherish pad.
It's dry.
It
Look at
is
that.
dry. Yes. Yes. Is it not dry?
It's dry.
It makes sense. So now, did we solve that problem in the marketplace?
Yes, we did.
Okay, that problem is solved, right? So now when you wear a Cherish pad, now you can be dried.
Correct.
Okay, so now let's move on. I'm going to put that right
So you mean
here.
there's more? I mean,
It is
that would have
more.
saved a lot of people right there.
That's it, because you want to be dry. Who not wants to be dry?
Right.
Correct? Okay, so let's take it a step further. Let's tear this pad apart. Have you ever torn a pad apart before, Rhonda?
No, not till you did it.
Oh. I love it.
Okay, so what we know about the top layer, let's feel this top layer. The top layer
Yeah.
of this pad is made of synthetic plastics. So when a woman is on her cycle, now she's wearing synthetic plastic.
Right.
Okay, and we have to remember, even though we have our, our clothes on and our underwear, that area of our body is still an open area.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's take it a step further. Now you see this part of the pad? This is the absorbency system. This is part of the absorbency system. So as you can see, this is it. And you see this blue line?
Yeah.
This is nothing more than blue dye. And when it gets wet, it turns into a chemical called dioxin, which is very harmful to the body. And if you did your own independent research, you can go to WebMD and you'll see how harmful the chemical dioxin is to our body. And we have to remember, ladies, we are wearing these pads every 28 days for years. And also, guess what? For a lot of older women who are no longer on their cycles, they're wearing it every single day, which means they're being exposed every single day. That makes sense?
And this is soaked.
Exactly. So what I want you guys to do what I did. I did my own independent research. I went to WebMD and I looked up the chemical dioxin and I looked up the harmful effects of the sanitary napkins. And what I found blew my mind, and that's why I'm so passionate about this and educating women and girls about this this product. Okay, now this is
Still not done.
Nope,
Okay.
this is also part of their absorbency system. So what do you think this is, Rhonda? Typically people think this is what?
Cotton?
And it's not cotton. It is made of old newspaper, wood fiber,
that down some. Let's
and
see. Here
synthetic
we go.
plastics.
Oh,
My
wow.
nails is ugly, so I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now what I'm going to do, Miss Rhonda, so now you tell me which one of these cups have the least amount of water in
This
it.
one right here.
Okay, so I'm going to test that absorbency system, and I'm going to put it there. And let's look at the bottom layer of this pad. The bottom layer of this pad is nothing more than a trash bag. Okay, that's all it is. It's a trash bag, right? So when a woman is on her cycle, well, when we're on our cycles and we're, we're flowing and we're clotting and all that kind of stuff is happening, guess what? We're doing nothing but just sitting in it. And because our body temperature is 98.6 and we're bleeding and all this stuff is happening, guess what? It's just a breeding ground for bacteria.
Oh, that's terrible.
So this is what's happening. So now if you're a woman and you sit down on your job, like we're sitting down right now, guess what? We're just sitting in it. You're sitting in it. And that's why a lot of the challenges that women have, guess what? This plays a big, this is part of the reason. That's cute. And guess what? The bottom layer of this adhesive is the same adhesive they use for duct tape. So now think about, ladies and gentlemen, what we're wearing. We're wearing duct tape. We're wearing synthetic plastics, old newspaper, wood fibers, dioxin, chlorine. All of this stuff is going into our bloodstream every 28 days. Every 28 days. So now let's take a look at the Cherish pad. Say Cherish with me again.
Cherish.
I like it. Yes. I'm grabbing my ponytail now. So now let's take a look at this. So the top layer of the Cherish pad. Do you have to put that right there?
Well,
My nails being so ugly.
They gotta see the pad.
Okay. All right.
I'll put it close. There.
Okay, so the top layer, I'm going to lay it right
There
here.
we go.
The top layer is made of cotton. That's why when women are on their cycles, they're saying that, oh my goodness, Stacy, it felt like I didn't have anything on.
Right.
It was like they didn't have anything on, even for myself. It felt like I had nothing on, and especially I was a woman that wore tampons religiously. Since my 20s. I wore tampons, okay? So sometimes we don't want to make a change, but when you think about all the challenges that you've had, you realize, you know what? These challenges will get worse if I don't make a change. So then it was easy for me to make the change. So now let's take a look at,
Where is it?
you see how I'm
There
doing
it is.
that?
I see what you're doing.
Now what this is is the algae strip. This is the magic behind the Cherish sanitary napkins. The algae strip, what it is it's infused with negative ions, which is vitamins of the air, right? So when you think about when you're on the beach, and a lot of people are going to the beach right now.
Yes.
So think about when you're on the beach. Think about when you're at a waterfall. This is when negative ions are being created. And also, too, think about the calm before the storm. You know, we always would say that, and I grew up with people saying it, and I know you did, too. Oh, it's the calm before the storm, right? Well, that's when negative ions are also being created. Maybe that's why people didn't want to leave for Katrina.
Yeah.
They was relaxed, right? So now what's so great about the negative ion strip, what women are saying is that, Stacy, I didn't have cramps. And see, I can say that that's my testimonial. I didn't have cramps. I didn't experience cramps. So I was so blown away by that. And also what women are saying around the country is that they didn't have an odor as well. So now something that we've been dealing with for decades, now Cherish have solved that problem. So now a lot of women are saying, I didn't have an odor. I didn't experience cramps. And for some women who have heavy cramps, they say, well, I still experience cramps. It just lessened the cramps.
Wow.
That makes sense?
Wow.
So now we've solved those problems in the marketplace.
Now, there's one
Right?
other thing that you do with this, because we're
Yes.
going to have to go to break pretty
Okay.
soon, but I want people to see this last
All right.
thing that you do.
Okay. Do you have to put that on?
You
Sure
stupid. All right, I'm going to put it by the water.
All right. There you
Okay,
go.
y'all keep your eye on this water, because she's going to have to show you something else.
Okay.
She can, yeah, there she go.
Wait, don't.
See.
All right. This is another layer. And this layer is, because our Cherish pads have 8 levels of absorbency. So this is another layer. And it has holes in it and it tears. Okay? 8 levels of absorbency. Now, this is also part of our absorbency
Oh,
system.
wow.
I didn't make a mess. It was in my car.
You made a mess.
I know.
That's all right, though.
Yeah. Now put it right here. Okay. Now let's look at the bottom layer of the Cherish pad. This is the bottom layer. So you can see, that's all right. This reality TV. So the bottom layer of this pad, you see the holes, the streak marks
Yes.
in this pad? Those are little holes, and if I was to put it over steam, the steam will come through it.
So it's
now
breathable.
It's breathable. So now when women are on their cycles, they say that, Stacy, I wasn't hot. Right? I wasn't hot. And you know, we're always hot when we're on our cycle. You know why?
Yes.
Because you don't have any room to breathe with the other pads. That's why, as a woman, I would always feel like somebody wrapped me up in saran wrap. All right? And then guess what? And the adhesive at the bottom is a plant-based adhesive. Now, how long has this water been in here?
Probably, what, maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe?
Okay. 5 or 10 minutes? And has the water absorbed yet?
No, it hasn't.
And how long has it been in, the Cherish been in this cup?
Maybe 5 to 7.
All right. Now, has it absorbed?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Feel it.
Ooh, that's nice.
And check this out, Rhonda. Look at that.
Look
So
at
it made
that.
a liquid into a solid. Isn't that amazing?
And now, what does that mean with the liquid being a solid now?
This
that
is
means you're
polymer.
drier?
Yes. Yes, it's sucking up all your flow.
That is amazing.
Yes, it's sucking it up. And then guess what, Rhonda? I can even do this and it'll suck up more.
Wow. Oh my goodness. So now tell me now, we've done this, and I'm sure that you convinced some people because somebody just sent you a little smiley face with the heart.
Yay!
So how can people find this product?
How can you find it? First of all, you can go to my website, iamfree.com. I am free, period, PERIOD.com. iamfree.com. And when we come back, Rhonda, I want to also talk about some of the other things that we're doing in our campaign.
Okay.
That we're doing.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and then when we get back, we're actually going to bring in Miss Francheska Felder, who's just gotten to the studio after this long journey, and we've got to get her in here.
Yes.
And she's going to be talking to you all about Swagger Magazine and the wonderful things that they have going on as well. So you stay right there. We're going to be right back.
Awesome.
Look at
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
We're back. Talk What You Know returns on Wednesday mornings at 8 a.m. We got a brand new co-host by the name of Bob B. And hey, that's me. Also, we got some new features. We're going to be giving away, have a weekly raffle of prizes. There are multiple ways for you to win, and there's a bevy of prizes. So we need you to come on back, join us on Wednesday mornings at 8 o'clock for Talk What You Know on the New Orleans Talk Network.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Our phone when we come back. I love it.
I don't know what is going on. Everybody's kind of crazy today. What you doing?
I'm sharing.
Okay.
I can share, huh? Just
Yeah.
like, oh, well, I ain't got to.
That's so
Okay.
funny.
So, you know what? This is live TV, and this is how we roll sometimes.
Yes.
But we having a good time, though.
We up.
So we are back. We just finished doing a really eye-opening demonstration of the Cherish Pad with Miss Stacy Alugas. And now we are about to meet this beautiful lady right here, Miss Francheska Felder, one of my guest speakers for the Black History Month Literary Weekend back in February, who's been very, very supportive of Meet the World Image Solutions, who has featured our Black History Month essay contest winner in her magazine. Is it this one right here?
Yep, it is this one. So, yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
that is
I know, looking at the
beautiful.
screen. Thank you. Look,
Yeah, you can look at the screen.
Okay. But I want to show you the page. But you can go to whatever you need to do. I'm just trying to find a page in a minute.
This is reality TV.
Yes, we are having a good time tonight. So, as I said, this is Miss Francheska Felder, and she's been doing some great things. And I'm just going to show them your other magazines while you're doing that.
Feel free.
So, okay, so this is Swagger Magazine. And I just remember I was going across one of our Louisiana groups, And I ran across Swagger magazine. I was like, "Oh, is this Swagger magazine?" I was like, somebody came up with another magazine. But then
I love it.
I started looking through it, and I started looking at your covers, and I was like, "This person has it going on." And then I had the pleasure of meeting Miss Francheska at an event in Baton Rouge where we were both guest speakers. And I was like, oh, Francheska's not only cool, she's just down to earth, and she has a wonderful magazine.
I am.
She said, I am.
Because I don't think most people get that. So, yeah.
I love that.
Well, one thing I remember you saying, though, was that some people see Swagger magazine and they think, oh, I'm never going to be able to get into that magazine because she probably only features certain people. Mm-hmm. And then you said it's not actually like that. What is Swagger all about?
Okay, so for starters, Swagger magazine started out as a women's empowerment publication, and then about actually right around the death of Alton Sterling, we began to include male content as well. So now we're not just empowerment, we're also lifestyle as well, and just focusing on a lot of different political issues as well. But the thing is like a lot of people think that you have to be famous in order to get in a magazine. But for what I really try to do is like spotlight those who are doing good things in the community. Everything for us is about uplifting and empowering, you know. So you may not always have the biggest following, but you can still be placed in a magazine. And we actually now have our travel books, which are our free magazines that we just pass out when we go out.
I love it.
That
is so cute.
Thank y'all.
Oh my God.
Is that you in the front?
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Come
Yeah,
on
that
through.
was actually, that picture was from our Reconnecting with Self issue, which I just realized I didn't bring one. But we took that picture like while we were doing the cover shoot. So that's actually the little glam squad and everything that was there. And I was like, you know what, I really like this picture.
Yes, this is gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love it.
And so the thing is with these, now you may not, because with the main issue with these, I actually choose the cover. So you can't buy this cover, but you can buy that cover and further extend your brand. I mean, that's like you're still on the cover of a magazine. We pass these out for free. You can take them to events with you. We actually just had someone to purchase one from, I think she's in Philly, but she was going like to the islands this weekend, and she was like, dang, I hate I didn't, buy enough copies in order to be able to pass those out. So
awesome.
But this is a great marketing tool. I mean, to get your business or to get your face on the cover of this magazine that they're going to give out to probably thousands of people, and they're giving out, just as you said, everywhere. And then here's a cute little tax tip. Let's say you go on vacation, you take a bunch of these with you, and you pass these out. Now this is a business trip. You are promoting your business.
Exactly. That's
Love it.
exactly. And like when you're
Love
out
it.
at events and you have your table set up, send some of these here. This is something that you could just give out for free.
Yes.
And then they still have
And
content.
we're showing pictures of
okay, now that's the website. Yes, that's the website.
Okay.
Love it.
And so now the site, the content that's on the site is usually different than what's in the actual issue, because we do a lot of our bigger stories in the issue.
Okay.
But a lot of the site content can also, basically you can access the site at any time.
Oh, you found it.
Oh, look, I did.
So this young man right here, I'm going to tell you, he got another scholarship right after he got ours.
I believe it.
Yeah,
he can write.
That young man was
He has
amazing.
wisdom.
He actually wrote a story. This young man named Leonce Williams the third. If you want to take a look at that, what I did was Meet the World Image Solutions sponsored, or we held our very first essay contest back in February, and Swagger Magazine was one of the sponsors. And so what she did was, not only was she a guest speaker at the event, but what she also did was offer the winner of the essay contest to get featured in Swagger Magazine.
Awesome.
Yes.
You guys are so amazing.
Thank you.
Both of you guys. You young ladies.
And the event was so nice, though. The brunch, that was so good. The jazz brunch, I love that.
Yeah, you need to come back.
Okay, look, I'm all for it, and we ate good.
I know.
Because she owns a. What you say?
We ate good.
We did.
Oh.
We did, though.
We did. The food
And
was
you know
good.
what? And I'm so upset because it was a lady that I wanted to sponsor, who's all about books, and she was so upset that I forgot.
It happens, though.
It does. It does.
We're all busy.
I'm about to say we're busy
Yes.
women, and sometimes
Yes.
things slip past us. And I tell people all the time, charge it to my head, not my heart.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to start using that.
It's so true, though. It's not that I don't want to support you. I might have just forgot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to do a million things. I'm a one-person business.
Right.
I don't have like this gigantic staff like some people.
Girl, no. Why do you think I'm running late now? No, yeah. Because like we're really getting to a point where I do need a team because it's basically just been me and Jarmel, and by now most people know Jarmel if they've contacted the.
Yeah, Jarmel is. I've got to just give Jarmel a shout out because she is so supportive. No matter what you have going on, It's a he.
I was wondering like
Jarmel. I mean, I didn't know. I know nobody looks like because all I saw was the magazine cover.
It's fine. Like most people be thinking that too, and then that's why he started saying this is Jarmel. But yeah, it's a he.
Okay, Jarmel, I want to tell you, you are awesome. You are amazing. And I want to thank you for always supporting Francheska and always standing in the gap when she has a lot going on.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, because he's been there no matter what's going on. I know that I can reach out to Jarmel and he's going to be right there. So everybody needs to have a Jarmel on their team, I think.
I agree. And I'm not going to even lie. Like, it's not even Jarmel, just him. It's even his wife. You know, like her being supportive of this man working all these hours with me and just really helping me pursue my dreams. You don't meet people like that all the time. And we've been together like maybe 6 years working together. So just, I appreciate him.
That's awesome.
So tell me, how long has Swagger Magazine been in existence?
It'll be 8 years actually in July. So that's next month.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
And you've built up your following. I believe you have 6,500 followers on Facebook.
Yeah, our Facebook is actually where we started, but I won't lie, like once we got on Instagram, and I slept on our Instagram for a year, but once we got on Instagram, that seems like when things took off. That's when I moved to Atlanta. That's when I began to connect with more people, and now we are at about 20. We're actually at 25.9 now on Instagram, but it's still like we have so much further to go. But I think right now we're in like a great season, like we're in a great space, and I see that, so I'm excited.
I'm gonna have to. Oh man!
So, are you in Atlanta?
No, I'm actually. I'm between Baton Rouge and Mississippi right
now. Where are you? Because I thought you were coming from Baton Rouge.
I don't even know where I am. Like when I saw the time distance, I was like, oh my God! Like I didn't even know. But yeah, so I'm moving around, but I really kind of feel like, in a lot of ways, this has God prepared me for when things really take off. For me to know how to get dressed in the bathroom and get myself going. Y'all see I have on a turban today, and I was just like, you know what? Because I used to like put a lot of time into that, and I'm like, I actually have to put more time into work, and I can't just always worry about this. So this is my first time like coming out like this and just being okay with it. And also let me do my little shout out. Like this is a Grace Elaine's turban. Check her out. It is a luxury brand. But it's like a luxury fitness brand. So for those who work out, it's actually satin lined on the inside.
Oh, I need one of those.
That is cute.
I'm about to go back to the gym and get my little fitness journey on. And anybody who wants to join my fitness journey, you just let me know.
Okay, I'm about to do the same.
That's nice.
I gotta get back in shape, girl. You know I'm going to work and everything.
Yep. You gotta get it together. You got to get it snatched.
Yeah, but I can use something like that. You know, that way you're still looking cute in the gym.
And she actually has, they have caps. They have I think they call them slaps or something. Kind of like
slap?
Look, I had to learn too. It's like the little, almost like a stocking cap. You know how they used to be? But they have all of those type of things. The baseball caps, and then they have headbands. Okay. So and it's black on. So
nice.
And she was just on Ellen, I think, the other day. So y'all definitely check her out. Like I just think
she was where?
I think she was on Ellen. If it wasn't Ellen, I need to go back and check the name of the show. But I think it was Ellen the other day.
Okay.
So definitely check that out.
Kind of a tall lady like to dance when she got the blonde hair.
Oh, I'm like, Ellen is almost inducted into the black community now.
And she's from New Orleans too.
Is she?
Yeah,
yes.
she is.
I didn't know that. That's why she cool then.
Yeah, exactly.
She's from New Orleans.
It's amazing how many people are from this city. You know,
I know,
it
is an awesome city. Yes.
And then I think at one time Brad Pitt was talking about running for mayor.
Right. He still has his houses and stuff.
And
here
what's
now.
that young lady's name? Who was the lead in Legally Blonde? What's her name?
Oh, Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, she's from New Orleans.
See, there you go.
And
then
then
Beyonce's living somewhere around here now.
Does Solange live here?
Her sister. Yeah, Solange lives here.
Okay.
So because she had her wedding here.
Yeah, she lives here.
Yeah, so it's amazing how. And then the other day, I'm putting it out there. I was driving, and I can swear it was Mike Epps that stuck his head out of the window and spoke to me.
Oh, I can believe that. Yes.
But I kept looking at him and I laughed because he was funny. But when he drove off, I was like, was that Mike Epps?
Girl, you're supposed to be in your picture.
You know they filming a lot of movies.
And just start shooting questions out at the same time.
You know they filming a lot of movies here.
Yeah,
so that's why.
Yeah. He's in a movie here in New New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Somebody tell Mike Epps, I think that was him that spoke to me.
When the last time you was in New Orleans, Mike?
I reached out to him on Instagram. I'm waiting for him to see the message.
I love it.
Shoot your shot. You might could do an interview like you never know, though. Look at the Michael B.
You
Jordan
never
incident.
know. Wait a minute. What's the
When the girl realized that Michael B. Jordan was going to be filming for Creed 2 on her campus or something, or in her city, and she reached out to him via DM, and she asked him if she could just buy him like a cup of coffee or something, and they ended up meeting up. And so, like, you know, she got pictures and stuff, and she said,
Oh,
he was really
I'm gonna
nice.
do that with Oprah.
You never know who's going to respond. I mean, I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Oprah's my sister.
Look, y'all, I don't, we are not advocating sliding up in people's DMs, okay? If you're going to do something like that, have something to talk about. Don't just get in front of that person. Talk about, I can't believe it's you.
Don't be a
I
stan.
have a lot to talk about.
Don't be a stan.
Don't be a what?
A stan.
Yeah. I love that.
I had to learn what that was, though. At first, I never understood
Because
it.
the first time I heard it was when people were saying Beyonce stans. That was the first time I heard it. But then it started being used for other things. I guess those are the crazy fans, the people that beat you over their favorite person.
But I also I realized what it was though when they were talking about like dating with actors and so on, like with them dating other people, I guess like normal people, and it seemed to me, well, I'm just saying like you know what I mean, like but they were kind of like in this amazing, you know, in this stupor, like I can't believe it's you, and I guess maybe they were just rambling on about that, and so I was like, okay, now I get it, don't do that with
because
them.
sometimes celebrities just want to be regular people,
Right?
Yeah, and so
They are regular people. That's just their job.
But you're right.
That's a good
right.
point.
There are people who will be like, "Oh, I can't believe it's you. Oh, tell me about this." Da, 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 da. And you know,
Oh,
and then
right. So you want to take the talk about other stuff outside of it. Don't keep saying I can't believe I'm
because
sitting
that's
here
their
with
job.
you. Exactly.
Right,
That's
right. So tell me something though. Now you said that Swagger's been around for 8 years.
That's awesome.
And I'm sure that you've had your ups and downs. What is some advice that you would give to people who may be looking at starting their own magazine or maybe even starting their own business or something like that?
Oh, wow. I have all type of stories, but to shorten it down, I would have to say, like, be consistent. And it really takes a strong mindset. For me personally, I know that I can't, like, allow a lot of negativity to be around me. I know a lot of people say that, but I really, really see that now. Like, that's what helps to keep me going. So I think your mental state really has to be prepared for it. You can think that, oh, I'm going to sell this and people are going to buy it. You don't really necessarily know that. I mean, you know, like, you know how many people have waited, you know, before there's...
It's a great idea in your head.
Right.
And you think that everybody's going to take
Just
on
latch
to
on.
it. Yeah, and they don't always do that. So,
And so
what do you do when it happens?
You have to have patience for one, and perseverance, but also be persistent. You got to start thinking outside the box. You have to, you know, also be willing to adapt. And believe me, I've done a lot of adapting. Like I said, I'm all over the place right now. I mean, just with me, I'm just kind of crazy enough, I guess, to just really try it. Because when I moved to Atlanta, I just moved to Atlanta with just everything I owned in my car. I didn't really know anybody there other than the people I met on Instagram. So, So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And it still took me time. You know, as you see, I left. And now I'm basically, in a lot of ways, I'm trying to work my way back. But I had to see it and experience it. So, and then like come back and okay, now this time I'm gonna come back harder because now I know what I need to do. But you have to be willing to say that because a lot of people can come back and be like, no, you know, I'm just gonna sit at home and go get a job, or I'm just gonna, you know, do what everybody else is doing.
And you did do that for a while. You did go get a job while you were still working on the magazine.
And it was hard, y'all. Actually, I didn't even want the job. I only got the job because my mama was nagging me, and I was like, okay, I got to do something. But I prayed, and I only applied for that one job. It was another Instagram friend, someone I knew off of Instagram, and I saw he was looking for someone. But I prayed to God, and I was like, God, if this is what you want me to do, then I'll do it. But this isn't really what I want. And I went into the interview and got the job. And I was there for a year, and I told God, I was like, if I do this, I'm going to give it my all, you know, because, and so that I can move forward to the next phase in my life. And I really felt like I did that. Like I really, I love my job, you know. But once it ended, and then, you were there, Ron. That's how we met. When I was just talking about all the things that I learned, like working with my boss, and I felt like I was supposed to be in that position. You know, like I needed to learn all those things so that I could, you know, later on use that knowledge. And so it was still a good thing having, you know, being working for someone else. But at the same time, I think once you stop working for other people, it's hard to go back into that.
It is, and I know it's going to...
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, and I know I'm going back to work, so I know it's going to take a little bit of an adjustment for me because I've been doing it by myself, but I'm fortunate enough to where I'm going into a job and it's still my skill set. So I can use what I learn and what I pick up to make my other job better.
Right.
So just continue to do it.
To make your passion better.
Exactly. Exactly. So, what's in the future for Swagger Magazine?
Well, right now I'm still promoting this issue. We don't necessarily have a print schedule just yet. Basically because I do so much of the writing myself, but I'm actually kind of stepping away from a lot of the writing, and we're getting more bloggers and contributors. And so that's helping me be able to do more executive stuff, you know, like, so, because I want to grow. I don't want to keep staying at the same place. And, but at the same time, though, I am preparing for our next issue, and this issue is going to be about the Black family. I definitely want to get a lot of more male content and input with things. I haven't decided on a cover story, but I have reached out, like, to Derek Grace, too. That's his name on Instagram. Okay. Y'all know him? Okay. Yeah. Look, y'all see, I do every Instagram. Like, they need to sponsor me or something. No. You don't know him?
No.
Well, he's like, he's a dad. I think he has 2 kids. He has a lot of the tattoos, but he's just very knowledgeable. He talks about homeschooling. He's teaching his kids. I mean, a lot of people might find it to be, I guess, a little radical, but he's been teaching his kids about guns. And, like, you might see the videos of the little girl when I think she's blindfolded, and she's putting the bullets in the gun, but he's teaching her self-defense. He's teaching her how to be able to defend herself.
Right.
I think those are the type of things that we need to be discussing more within the Black community. So,
I totally agree. And you know what? Beautiful. On this weekend, we have an all-men's event happening. And a bunch of men are coming together, and they're going to be talking about. Yeah, this will be a great. It would be a phenomenal place for you to come.
What it is the Real Men. The Real Men Conference is going to be at the Treme Market Branch on Saturday, June 9th at 10 a.m. And it's hosted by a number of well-known men in the city. Dr. Truth, Oliver Thomas. It's also
Damon Crump
is going to be Damon Crump, who's also part of this event.
One of the owners.
That CEO we were talking about earlier from right here in New Orleans, Damon Crump. And he will be at the Real Men Conference on Saturday. Yeah, so there's going to be a number of men.
And then guess what, too, Rhonda? They're also going to have a young man that's going to be there. He's 13 years old.
Come on.
And he just started his business. He make wooden bow ties.
Wooden?
So cute. Oh, he is so cute. Yes, wooden bow ties. He want to bring sophistication back to boys.
Awesome. Now, you've just said that you're working on this next issue, and that you're going to be looking for content. So
It'll be
we have a few minutes. We have about 3 minutes. So really quick, if there's somebody out there who wants to send you somebody to say, I think this person should be in your next magazine, what is it that you're looking for, or what is it that's going to catch your eye?
Okay, I'm so picky. I'm picky, but I'm not picky because I like different, you know.
Yes.
At the same time, I want it to be someone that will promote it for one. That's very big. So I want it to be somebody that's going to promote it through their network, but their network doesn't necessarily have to be 20,000 followers or something like that. It could be 10, it could be 5. But are you going to be putting right? Are you going to be letting people know? That is possibly one of my biggest things right there. And then also just someone who's that's doing something positive, and then angle it to me. A lot of times people will tell me their whole life story, but what can I do with that? Like, dang, you went through all of that, but tell me, okay, so now from this I learned so and so, and I think that your audience could benefit from this because blah blah blah. Do it that way, and I would be much more open to it. And even if we can't get you into the issue, I can still maybe get you into the site. Into the site.
That's awesome. All right, so you've heard that. So really quick, where can people find Swagger Magazine?
Okay, you can find us online at swagher.net. That's SWAGHER.net. And then on Instagram, Swagger Magazine. Facebook, we are simply the word Swagher. And we're on Twitter at Swagger Magazine as well.
Awesome.
Oh, wait. We're on iBooks, too, and we are on Apple News, so check us out there as well.
iBooks. She said iBooks. I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, the print issues actually go on iBooks.
Okay. I have heard of iBooks, so that's a good thing. Now, where can people find you, Miss Stacy?
Well, of course, they can find me at IamFreePeriod.com, PERIOD.com, and also you can find me on Instagram at iBlossomBeauty, and on Facebook, Stacy Blossom Beauty Alugas. That's long. I know. It's so long.
It's cute.
But I'm so many places, so definitely you can find me there. But I just wanted to also, well, you already talked about the men's event that's happening on Saturday, and you mentioned that you want to get more issues from men, and I know a lot of men. that can help you out with that.
Okay, I'm about to say finish that sentence.
Yeah, that can help you out with that. No, because that's where we are right now. I'll actually be in Baton Rouge on Saturday at a men's event and talking about men's health.
Oh,
Wonderful.
okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. And I will be at the Real Men's Conference at Tremaine Market Branch on Saturday. Yay! Yes. Okay, and just real quick, because we do have, and the New Orleans Talk Network will be streaming the Real Men Conference live.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah, and just real quick, because we do have to go, I want to thank both of these beautiful ladies for celebrating my first year on the air, which is today. This is my 1 year anniversary.
I'm just so happy I made it.
And I'm glad you made it.
But thank you, though, Rhonda.
I love it.
I hate I missed it the second
Congratulations, Rhonda.
Thank you. Okay, and real quick, if you have not done so already, please submit your photos. Remember, we are asking people to submit their photo of themselves with their favorite book. It can even be Swagger Magazine. Submit a picture of yourself with your favorite book, and then we're going to vote on them starting June 15th. And the photo with the most votes will get 2 free tickets to the Essence Festival.
I got to be with all my books.
I love it. All right, yes. So I want y'all to celebrate my 1 year anniversary with me by submitting your photos for this contest.
I
It's
am
gonna be
submitting
awesome.
my photo.
Please
Oh
do
my
now.
goodness, I love that.
Yes, now that's all we have for tonight, unfortunately, because I really enjoyed tonight's show. Thank you so much for tuning in. And come with us next week. Next week, we're going to have Dr. G in the studio.
Oh, that's my girl. Y'all better look at that one.
Yes, for the entire hour, she is going to be giving tips on how to improve our credit and how to become more financially stable.
She
so you
is
do
the
not want to
woman.
miss this.
She's the person
She's
for
the
that.
one to do it.
Yes.
And that's why I'm giving
Yes.
her the entire hour. We're going to learn some things and change some lives
Oh
next
my
week.
goodness. I will be watching.
All right, so you guys join us next week. Thank you once again for joining us tonight. Thank you to Stacy. Thank you to Francheska. And thank you. Y'all have a great night and a wonderful rest of the week.
Thank you, Rhonda. Oh, that was awesome. Congratulations, girl.
This was fun.
That is amazing.